Alright everyone, here we go. This is a reading here on Sunday. I'm going to pull a Sunday reading today, why not? I thought it was very important. I was going to do a Pluto retrograde reading. I'm going to wait till Pluto retrograde sets in a little bit. That's a long range influence. I need to kind of see how it's playing in, so I might wait a few days on that and let it settle. This reading is on Venus moving into Aries, which is very important energy. As you'll see from my pre-shuffle, and I'll explain when we get there, Aries, all those feels came up when Venus was in Pisces for your person. Remember, we're talking about a balanced emperor, right? We saw that in yesterday's Twin Flame Journey. And Aries causes action. It forces action. It's the planet of action. It's the sign of action, I should say. I shouldn't say, well, it's Mars. You know, Mars is the planet of action. It puts some fire in your person's belly, so to speak. To act on those feelings. So let's take a look. Let's see where we go. It's a very important reading, I think. I like it when Venus is in Aries. A lot of people don't. I do, especially for a soulmate cycle. So this is an all signs reading. It's for anyone. Doesn't matter what your sign is, just me energy reading. You could be a person, a raccoon, a chipmunk, it doesn't matter. General reading, it may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. So let's talk about the pre-shuffle. I got the, we open with the Burger King. Look, it's the King of Wands. God damn, does this card come up a lot. This and the Queen of Wands, the most common cards, and there's no reason a card would come out of a deck any more than any other. You shuffle the deck. It's just one of the cards in there. It's like if you played poker and this was like an ace of, you know, an ace of something, right? An ace of clubs or whatever. And it just keeps showing up for you. You always get the ace when you want it. It just keeps showing up. The Eight of Wands is the rarest card. The Eight of Wands, the card of communication, is the rarest in a soulmate cycle. Well, now I'm pulling on the energy. I asked the universe, what effect is Venus moving into Aries going to have on the soulmate cycle? Well, it's going to have a big effect. It'll have an effect on you, too. But I'm pulling on the incoming energy. It's going to have a big effect on the King of Wands, on the Burger King. The masculine side, they got to have it their way. Pride and ego and all that. But this is crossed by the Page of Wands. Basically, I can say this. I said it forces action, doesn't it? All those feelings that came up when Venus was sitting in Pisces are getting put into motion now. Now what you going to do? What you going to do when they come for you here, Mr. Burger King? Well, they want to reach out. And there's passion here. It's a Page of Wands. There's a lot in the Lightseer deck. This is the party girl, right? I say, no, without any thought for the consequences. She bang anyone at the party, right? It's right here. This person really wants to reach out. It's communication from the Burger King. Why? Well, underneath that, I got 10 swords crossed by the star. It's a last-minute save. It's a last, it's like the great hope here. Your Obi-Wan comes and saves the day, sort of a thing. It's a last-minute save because they can feel the end of this. They know a lot of time has passed, and none of your people want this to be over, like I've already told you. And right here, last card in the pre-shuffle is the Ace of Swords. Archangel Michael's Sword of Truth. It's bookending the King of Wands. They know, again, it's about realizing the truth and acknowledging the truth and acting on the truth. It's a card of reconciliation. Somebody does here, and I saw this in the overview for May, and I saw it in the eclipse reading. It's this energy of, and a few of the sign readings too. This energy of someone who is well aware of their behavior here. There's almost a shame for it or a guilt for it, for some of them anyway. Either way, action is being forced with Venus on the feelings felt while Venus was in Pisces as Venus moves into Aries. It moves into Aries tomorrow, the 2nd of May. But I'm pulling on it today because the energy is here. I canceled a Pluto retrograde reading just to do this because I think this is the day to do this reading. So, let's shuffle the deck. We already see the pre-shuffle. That's me talking to the universe. I don't have to show it to you, but I do. Why shouldn't you see it? Now I'm shuffling the deck for you here. This first card out is before the cut. It's Why the Fuck Are We Here? Alright, it's the Why the Fuck Are We Here position, which is also crossed by my overall energy after the final shuffle. So it's a very important card. Give me the effect of Venus and Aries on the soulmate cycle, universe. Let's go. Give me a read here. What do we got? Why the fuck are we here? Yeah. Well, it's a nice card. I like it. It's the Six of Pentacles. It makes sense. It's that balanced emperor. That Ace of Swords bookending the King of Wands there, that's the energy of the balanced emperor a little bit that we saw in the twin flame journey the other day. It is. It's someone getting real. And I've been saying that for a while. They're getting real. I haven't had a fakey McFakerman Queen of Wands in a while, but I suspect he or she is getting real too. This is somebody who wants to give to this. Somebody who it might surprise you. You know, this is minor arcana. It is up to their free will, but I think I'd be surprised, to be honest with you. The King of Wands energy, a real love is tough for that, right? That's someone who, if they marry, it's for practical reasons. It looks good on paper, you know, that kind of thing. But with you, it's different. It's a soulmate connection. And look, after the Six of Pentacles, after the cut is the Magician. They want to give to the Magician. Who's the Magician? Well, if you watched my twin flame journey reading I did yesterday, it's the Divine Feminine. This was your base card. That's one energy that's here. Again, all my readings tie together. I'm here studying a soulmate cycle. Everything ties to everything. Everything is connected. That applies to you in your life. It applies to me in my life, and it applies to my readings. Otherwise, how am I studying anything if it doesn't all tie together? That's one of the energies here. Someone's coming to give the Six of Pentacles to the Magician. The Magician was the Divine Feminine in my Twin Flame Journey reading the other day. But also there's another energy here. I told you this the other day in the Twin Flame Journey reading. Someone's feeling, well, there's a soul contract here at play for sure. But someone is feeling, with Venus and Aries, they feel like they can act on the energies. I pulled a reading on Venus and Pisces, and I said their feminine side is coming up, right? When Venus moved into Pisces back, a few weeks back, I said their feminine energies are coming up on the masculine side. They're starting to feel it and acknowledge the feelings. And we had a lot of North Node activity that I pulled on that helped show us all that and show us how it was going to play out. But you don't really act on it when Venus is in Pisces. You can. There's always been that superpower pill of energy. But when Venus moves into Aries, it's time to act. And that's that urgency that we saw in the pre-shuffle with the Ten of Swords crossed by the star. The Ten of Swords is creating urgency. When you realize that something's really great and you kind of let it slip away and you turn around to go back and get it, you don't drive slow to go back and get it. You rush back. Like if you left your wallet somewhere at the store and you're all 10 miles down the road, you would go, oh shit, I left my wallet at the store. You don't turn around and then drive like grandma to go back to the store. No, you risk a speeding ticket. You drive like someone's in labor in your passenger seat to get back to that goddamn store. That's kind of that energy. All right, so let's shuffle the deck here. Let's give it a final shuffle. Here we go. Give me the effect of Venus and Aries on these runners on the soulmate cycle. Two cards want to show themselves like always. I always see what's under it. Nine of Wands reversed and crossed by the Eight of Swords. Someone's giving up the fight. They're giving up trying to fight it. They're just giving up trying. It's forcing action. I mean, it just is. I'm sorry. It came out this way in the Twin Flame Journey yesterday, and it's coming out this way now. Eight Swords getting in their head, the affecting energy of Nine Wands reversed. Nine Wands reversed is someone just letting the wall down, letting it go. Just letting it go. And this person is up in their head about it. Our whole reading is clarifying the Nine of Wands reversed. They are up in their head about it. Why? Because they have to come in and be real. I'll pull one more deep just to show you, just to prove to you my read on this. All right? Because the energy is reflecting off these very clearly. That was my first intuitive response, straight up. But here we go. Ace of Cups. Underneath the fuel in the whole thing. It's a cup of love. They never told you how they felt. They are feeling it. They picked up all these feelings. All these feelings came up to the surface. We saw it with Venus and Pisces. Now Venus moves into Aries. It's time to do something, motherfucker. You better start running because it's much too late to jog. You drive back to that store to get your wallet, risking the damn speeding ticket. I believe it. We saw it in yesterday's Twin Flame Journey. I even commented that the 74 Pinto of the Divine Masculine is running pretty good. It's like they had it hot rodded or something. And this explains why. That's why I'm pulling this reading today. That's why I'm here on a Sunday. And canceling a reading I had planned to do. you know, which would have been a much more easy reading to do. Pluto retrograde is a long cycle. It goes out all the way to October. I've got to kind of look at how it's subtly influencing the energy. It's a slow burn. This is a fast burn. This is a fast week. You don't even have time to throw the firecracker here. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person feels in their emotions. Right here's how they feel about you in the soul. Not what they show you, not what they tell you in the 3D. Right here's the potential. Whoa, Freudian slip. I've been doing this lately. Holy shit. I mean, how many times have I gone through this reading? And to Freudian slip like that, that means that the message from the universe, which is right here, which is read with the energy of the connection, is tied directly to the potential final outcome, because I almost called this the potential final outcome. This is the potential final outcome. All right, I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top, and you bet your sweet asses there's going to be a link for an extended in the description. I don't do a reading on Sunday and have it be for nothing. If I'm here on a Sunday, this is some shit. And with the fact my Freudian slip here, so I got the universe going to tell us something over here, and it's going to directly relate to the final outcome. So we're going to get a lot of info on the final outcome, which tells me the extended is probably going to be some epic fucking wicked voodoo. All right, so someone's giving up the fight here. I see it. They all of a sudden every wall they've put up is coming down, and it looks like that Ace of Cups is getting cracked. What's the energy around the connection right now? And there it is. There's your proof right there. It's the Emperor, and it's balance. It is balance. The energy of the connection within the energies of Venus in Aries. Everything. Remember everything we've been talking about. The divine masculine showed up. It's someone. Well, we have to. All the cards are connected. We have to take into account everything that's come before it, but also the overall energy. The Nine of Wands reversed. What did I say? They're giving up the fight. They're just coming in. This is someone who's taking. This is an energy of someone taking control. This is. It's all or nothing. Somebody's in. It's showtime, right? It really is. And I said that in a reading the other day that I pulled. I think I said in the pre-shuffle. I said it looks like showtime to me. There it is. That is a balanced Emperor energy. It's someone taking control. It's someone who knows what they want to do. They're all done bullshitting themselves, at least for the moment. It's temporary energy. It is. But we'll take what we can get. Okay? We've had a lot of temporary energy in play all through April, too. We take what we can get. The bravery's coming up, but now the bravery to share the emotions is what Venus in Aries brings us. Okay? The bravery to share it. It actually took this person a lot of bravery to even feel it while Venus was in Pisces. I won't lie to you, it did. And you know that. But to share it, well, that's different. It looks like that's going to happen. How do they feel in their emotions right now? Jesus Christ. Major Arcana, Major Arcana. Two Major Arcanas on the table. The energies of these are feedbacking off each other like mad. They want to fix this. Someone's coming to make things right. The Emperor is coming to make things right. Okay? I hate this. Why do I hate it? Why'd Steve say that? I hate this because it's almost fucking sugarcoating. And I can't read it any other way. I mean, the energy's always in layers. For some of you, this person's done with a relationship on their side. And if you're a Leo and you're watching me, if you're part of the Leo soap opera, you take my word for it, you got an energy update coming up pretty soon. All right, with what I saw in your weekly reading. And that energy keeps coming up. Somebody's done with something on their side for some of you watching. For all of you watching, this Emperor wants to come make things right. It's balanced energy. They're dropping the wall. Here we go. They're giving up the fight, man. They've been fighting themselves for a long time. Whatever's been blocking these two from coming together, they're done with it. They want to balance things out. We saw that with the Why the Fuck Are We Here with the Six of Pentacles. It is up to their free will, but I'm pulling on the core energies here. This is a strong current if it's Major Arcana. I don't know how the 3D person can ignore this. They're probably up all night, for God's sake. How do they feel in the soul about you? Wow. Ace of Pentacles. You're about to get something. It's there. This is the beginnings of something really good. And when the Ace of Pentacles is bookending the Emperor, it's the beginnings of something very good. I don't usually like Pentacles in the soul, but I'll take this card. I don't mind the Ace of Pentacles here. I don't even mind the King of Pentacles here too much, depending on the context. I like this. This is nice. How they feel about you in the soul, regardless of what they tell you in the 3D, you're awesome. You're the shit. Okay? There's no doubt about it. And again, it's a message of what are they worried about? They know they need to come right. They have to talk to you with emotion. Everybody else in their life, the way they are, it's all practical, it's all pentacles, it's all whatever. Again, the King of Wands that we saw in the pre-shuffle, somebody who marries because it looks good on paper, dates someone because of what their friends or their status and things. It's all very ego-based. With you, even if you're someone famous, it doesn't matter. With you, it's all feelings. And it's feelings they've been locking up. So they got to come in and talk some feelings. At some point, they got to say, I love you. Okay? At some point. And those are hard words for the King of Wands to say. The Burger King, right? It's just like me. Hard words to come out of my mouth when I go to Burger King or I love this food. Those are very hard words. I mean, I say the word love. I say I love you to people very easily. I have no problem with that. But I cannot go to Burger King and get the words out of my mouth that I love this food. I can't. It won't come out that way. And I don't want to be rude. I don't say I hate it because there's other people there that might like it. I just keep my mouth shut. Well, it's a good analogy. Your person usually just, doesn't have to say, I love you. They keep their mouths shut. Or they just talk about practical things, small talk. With you, they know they have to come real. It is. It drives them crazy. It has driven them crazy. But the energy of this tells me that they're taking the wall down, and this is the most balanced. I can't even call this the Burger King. As a matter of fact, I told you, rewind, I did, in the pre-shuffle, I said that Ace of Swords bookending the King of Wands equals a balanced Emperor. And what do I fucking throw in the energy of the connection? The balanced Emperor. Come on. All right? Now, here we go. This is the message from the universe. Because of my Freudian slip, this read with Mr. Balanced Emperor here, Mr. or Mrs. And it's tied directly to our final outcome, which is read with Justice. So what does the universe want to tell us here? Look, it's an Ace of Wands. Look, I ain't looking at these cards. I don't know what's here. All right, I could get egg in my face at any moment. All right, I try to remember to leave it on camera, but my back isn't what it used to be, so I like to lean back a little bit. And when I lean back, see, it disappears like that. That's the only reason normally my hand's in the same damn place. I only point that out because this card just backs up everything I got done fucking saying. It is a passionate new beginning. Somebody knows they need to come in and they need to do something here. And it's what they're fixing to do. Okay? I get that. I get that this is a balanced Emperor. They have to say something along the lines of, I love you. There has to be some passion here. They can't come in and talk about Pentacles with you. You don't give a fuck about their new car or who they know or whatever. There's a lot of superficial energies around your person. You're not one of them. You're tied to their soul, not their ego. You're not ego mates. You're soul mates. That is emotion. The soul doesn't care about cars or anything like that. It doesn't know fear or anything like that. You're not ego mates. All right? That's who everybody else around them is. They're ego mates with that person. They may even married somebody that they thought was a soulmate because they thought they knew what soulmates are. What they really married was an ego mate. Right? What the kids might call a karmic, maybe. Something along those lines. Or just someone, devil energy, that strokes their ego and creates an illusion that we might be soulmates. A false soulmate. Okay? That's the energy that's around your person. What's the potential final outcome? Again, tied directly to this Ace of Wands. This has to be something good. It is. It's a Fool. It's the next card. It's a Fool. It's unreal. I mean, this reading is, I couldn't sugarcoat this anymore if I tried. We're going to clarify, which is usually where it goes to shit. I wish I could leave. If there's any readers watching me right now, y'all know what I mean. I mean, I could just leave it here. All right? This is someone coming told you. They're taking a leap of faith. They're nervous about it. It's a risk for this person, but they're moving from the soul. When we take leaps of faith, we do it from the soul. This is a whole new fucking person. This card is read with the Ace of Wands, which is read with the Balanced Emperor, which is read with Justice, which is somebody wants to make things right, and they're just going to take a chance to do it in case you get away. They don't want you to get away. Again, Mars, right? The Aries, ruled by Mars. Aries, Venus in Aries. There's an urgency around it, right? There's an urgency there to come in. That Ten of Swords we saw in the pre-shuffle. It's almost like the universe is playing salesman with them and creating urgency, you know, doing the takeaway. Well, I appreciate you want to go home and sleep, but somebody's coming at 2 o'clock to look at the car. So, you know, I mean, it's a trick. There's nobody coming at 2 o'clock, but you're like, oh, okay, fine, I'll just take it. You don't want to take the chance. That's the energy that's here. That's the best analogy I can give you for it. Okay. I was going to clarify with the light seer. I won't lie to you, but I'm not. I'm going way. Nope, you know what? I'm not doing the witches either. I'm not. I'm doing the little animal deck. I'm doing animals on animals. Okay? That's, wow. Okay, I very rarely do this. This is going to be good. The tiny version of the same deck. All right, let's see. Let's clarify. Tell me about this Emperor. God, and please don't let this go to shit. Please don't. Because this person, again, I do have an 8 of Swords. You know, I showed it to you. I got, at the bottom of the animal deck here, I've got the 9 of Wands reversed with an 8 of Swords underneath it and an Ace of Cups underneath that. This person has to say, I summed it up perfect. This person has to say, I love you. They have to go to Burger King and say they like the food. They love the food. This is terrific. It's tough for them. It's tough for anyone. Okay, it's tough for anyone. I am never getting a Burger King endorsement, am I? Somebody tell me if they run Burger King commercials on my channel. I don't watch my own videos, so I don't know. That'd be funny as shit. If you all ever see a Burger King commercial come up, I want to know about it. That would be fucking funny. And try to screen grab it. I'll use it as my new logo. All right, right here, the Emperor. Why is it here? Tell me about the Emperor. That'd be fucking hilarious. Oh, man. All right, yeah, the 6 of Cups. Look, it's 2 trees. Look, it's the baby tree, right? The little baby pine tree. And here's it all grown up right here. What do you think that means? I told you, it's the balanced Emperor. You got the cards are mediums. They reflect the energy. That's why you shouldn't be looking at books to find out. I never opened the book for a deck. I don't give a fuck what the person, that's not what they're for. Look. Somebody grew up. In the past, they were small, worried about all kinds of things, felt like they had stability. That somebody grew up. The Emperor is grown up here. It's now gone from the little tree to the big tree. That's the message the universe is putting out with this specific 6 of Cups. It is a stable Emperor. Why? Why is the Emperor here? That's the affecting energy. The affecting energy is they probably looked back on everything that happened. I said in the beginning, rewind, I did. I said they have some shame or guilt about their behavior. Now, whether or not they can admit that to you, I don't know. It's going to be hard enough for them to tell you they love you, because I know they do. They can hide it from themselves and hide it from you, but I know they do. I keep getting Ace of Cups everywhere. Especially, you know, with the King of Wands realizing the truth with that Ace of Swords bookending it in the pre-shuffle. That's, you know. Somebody grew up. All right, they're now a big tree. Okay, big boy, big girl tree. What's on top? Yeah. Why did they grow up? Why is the Emperor here? Why is this Emperor balanced? Why? Because they feel the loss of this connection. They feel, again, I said they were probably thinking back to everything they did here that made them feel small. They feel like an idiot. They behaved poorly. They cast off something that they loved because they were afraid of love. Okay, that's stupid. Of all the things in the world to be afraid of, why the fuck are you afraid of love? It's crazy because, well, most people are, who are because they might get hurt or they've been hurt in the past. That's life. Life lives somewhere between pain and hope. Somewhere in the middle is everything that we live. You know, it is. That's how we learn, though. We're here to learn in the 3D. And right here, there it is, right there. A mix of pain and hope is the 5 of Cups. It's exactly what it is. It's 3 cups down and 2 cups standing. That 2 cups standing is hope that they can fix this, that they can make things right. Here's the balanced energy, justice. Look, if you ever doubted tarot, this is the perfect reading for you to watch, because everything ties to everything. Everything is connected, and this is playing out perfectly here. All right, no fucking around. This is spot the fuck on. You want to even see it even further? Crossing the Emperor are cards, yes, the 6 of Cups, they've grown up, everything I told you about that. But this card, this Emperor bookends the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is here too, right? These two are read together. And on top of that, there's the Magician. And look, there's Justice. The whole reading from another deck is playing out. That's the Magician that came after the cut. And I said, that's you. And they want to make things right. Now here at the bottom, you're crossed by Justice, which is who they want to make things right with, which is the card in their emotions, you. And they feel like they can do it. Aries Venus is brave in sharing their feelings. Okay? Almost powerful enough to make me walk into a Burger King and say, I love this sandwich, thank you. Almost as powerful, not quite, but almost. Look at, the whole fucking reading is here. And there's one more card, there's a Five of Pentacles. But it's very similar energy to that, by the way. You know, they feel out in the cold here, they want to fix this. So, again, this reading is here for a reason. I'm here for a reason doing this reading. I canceled a reading to do this. Why is the Five of Cups here? 9 Pentacles. For some of you, somebody grew up here. The Emperor grew up. But somebody here has gotten themselves, this is something I need to pull on in the extended. Because somebody here has, their whole world has changed on their side. This is a liberation energy. Somebody is liberated from something. Those 3 cups down on this card means something. This card is here because I ask why the Five of Cups is here. The Five of Cups is here because I want to know why the Emperor is here. This right here is liberation. It's an energy of liberation. I feel free. I feel the energy, right? And then I have to translate it into words. Okay, and the universe gives you, any of you can do that. The universe gives you things through the soul, you feel it, and you have to have life experience to translate it into words. You have to be able to do that. I say that to you because I'm going to share with you what I feel off that card. Why I say it's liberation. As soon as I threw that card, and there's no reason for me to feel that way by any picture that's on this table, I felt like the first day my dad let me take the car out after I got my driver's license. I remember the day vividly. We drove everywhere. I picked up my friend Mark and we went everywhere, all around crazy. I mean, it was unreal. It was a, what the hell kind of, it was a 1977 Toyota Celica, as I recall. 5-speed. We had a tape deck. We went everywhere in that goddamn thing that day. I felt that energy. I felt that right there. I remember it. It's some sort of liberation. That's why they grew up. It's someone grew up, realized some of the shit they had around them, knocked 3 cups down. Now there's hope that the 2 cups are still standing. Somebody also, there's an energy here. Somebody thinks, you know, again, why they regret their behavior in the past is because you're pretty awesome. You're the shit. Again, you come up as the shit. All right, let's go. Why is Justice here? I don't mean to harp on this stuff. I just want to give you all the energy that's here. I want to tell you about it so you feel better, so you understand. You know, these are always, these connections crack me up. They're always more complex than just, if it was as simple as someone regrets how they feel about you, they're turning around and coming back. You all would have been feeling each other up on the couch by now. Okay, you'd be banging. There's no doubt about it. It's not that simple. There's complexities here. There's devil energy within someone who's been hurt in the past, who hasn't dealt with it, who's carpet swept it. There's all kinds of things. And each one of you has a different reason why they ran from you. But the sole main theme of why they ran from you is they're afraid of love. All right, that's about it. They were afraid of being vulnerable. You know, because they were, probably because they were once and got hurt, which is a stupid reason not to do it again. All right, here we go. Unless you're sticking your hand in the meat grinder, in which case you probably shouldn't do it again. Justice, why is it here? Tell me about Justice. Justice is crossed. Yeah, someone wants to make things right. It's crossed by the 3 of Pentacles. Look, I stand by my energy read here. This is tight shit. Somebody wants to build on a solid foundation where they didn't before. The implication is they didn't before. What's on top? Look at that. Came back. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's out in the cold. Somebody knows they missed out here. Also, again, I say this, it is sitting right next to this 9 of Pentacles. It is feedbacking off that energy. It's an energy match color-wise for the 5 of Cups over here. I even said when I showed it to you at the bottom of the deck, it felt like that 5 of Cups. I did. Rewind. I did say that. Something here has ended on their side. This person, God, this came up in a recent reading. It's that energy that feels like, you know, like if you lose someone or something like that, all of a sudden you know, even friends that you didn't like, you're okay to hear from just because you feel alone and you want the attention, sort of a thing. You can rebuild relationships under that. It's that kind of feeling. There's some sort of loss that they've had. They're happy about that loss, though. That loss, on some level, has provided them freedom. But it's created an empty space. It's created a void for them. And you're the best choice to fill it. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Yeah, Justice on top of Justice. That bottom of the deck is coming back in this particular section. And I shuffled pretty good, too. Yep, Justice on top of Justice. It's somebody's coming to fix this. And I believe there's some mirroring here. This is why I used the same deck, just a smaller version. I believe there's some mirroring here. I believe you both feel the same way on some level. Your losses are different. Okay? You're each suffering different losses. But regardless of what this person tells you, Justice on top of Justice here, why is the Five of Pentacles here, tells me there's two people here who feel the same way. Somebody's coming to fix this. For sure. Somebody wants to. And they consider it a leap of faith. It's just starting new, starting fresh. Again, the Fool is red with these, and the Three of Pentacles is underneath, which is exactly what that means, the affecting energy. It's building a solid foundation this time, instead of whatever the fuck it was before, or why they ran from you. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles here. This is beautiful energy. Wow. All right, let's go. This is a very smooth reading. But I suspect, and I'm going to warn you, it's going to get interesting. There's some energies here. I'm not bad interesting. Calm down. Keep your pants on, or take them off, one or the other. Not bad interesting, just interesting. Okay, these readings, I don't know what's going to happen either. I'm watching it for the first time too. It's not a rerun for me. I don't rehearse this shit. Every time you watch a TV show, it's a rerun for the people on it. They've been rehearsing the damn thing for a couple of days. It's, for me, I don't get to rehearse. I just come out here and throw cards and shit comes out of my mouth. That's why sometimes I have to edit. Sometimes I'll say, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. I should get that out of there. I'm going to offend somebody. Yeah, well, all kinds of shit comes out of my mouth. Anyway, imagine the stuff I get rid of if you've watched me for a while, the stuff I keep, right? Ace of Pentacles. Most times we don't edit, though. And usually it's just because of a glitch. Anyway, Ace of Pentacles. It's the Hermit. Yeah, listen. This person, how they feel about you, the soul, is exactly how they always felt about you. The moment you cross paths. It's exactly how they always felt about you. It can be someone who always thought you were out of their league. Perhaps this temporary energy of Venus in Aries is giving them a little booster shot. I don't know. What's on top? Let's find out. Yeah, it is. It is. Look, I just got proved right. It's the Knight of Wands. A brave, impulsive action. I said here in the final outcome, they're worried about it. There's a little bit of fear when you take a leap of faith. You just put the fear down and you go. Put the fear down. Turn that Nine of Wands, reverse it, take the wall down, give up the fight, and just go for it. That's what this card says too. It's right there. And it is. It's somebody who always knew with the Hermit crossing here, it's a powerful soul connection. I'm drawn to the little light here where they always knew that they wanted to come towards you. There was some sort of intimidation factor. Possibly they were married to somebody else and they just didn't want to whatever. There was a fear of vulnerability. I mean, there's all kinds of shit here. All kinds of shit. We're going to dig on this Nine of Pentacles in the extended, though. Because whether your person's married or not, there's a liberation energy here. Somebody's free to do something that they weren't free to do before. We see it with this Justice card here in this deck. See, these swords are splitting these two cats here. This sword right here. I always read that as whatever's been blocking it is now gone. I want to know what's been blocking it. It's a lot more than emotions. It is. It is. It could just be. I mean, for some of you it is, but I pick up a lot more than that. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Death, yeah. It's a transformation in their energy all of a sudden with, I'm pulling on the effect Venus in Aries is having. Again, they feel it in Pisces. Their feminine energy comes up. We don't really act on it then. We can. There was some bravery, like I said. And a few of your people did. But with Venus and Aries, it's showtime. It's definitely go time for sure. With the Death card, there's a transformation here. The Knight of Wands is happening. They're coming towards you because, again, An energy of something has changed here. There's a temporary energy at the very least of Venus and Aries where they feel like they can come towards you. But I read it as much more than that because I'm going to show you, and why I said in the extended we're going to pull on this Nine of Pentacles, because this is some shit here. This Nine of Pentacles is bookending in my reading the Death card. Something has ended. I got Death, Justice, and Nine Pentacles. Listen, if your person is married or with somebody else, I don't think, I mean, we've seen it for a while where they've wanted out, and for some of them they've gotten out, but they always seem to go back. I don't think with the Death card in this placement they're going back. I think the Death card in the soul is a change in someone. Right? It's a change. It's 180 degrees. And again, I want to point out, because I saw 3 videos the other day with people saying your person's doing a 360 degree turnaround. I would like to point out it is 180 degrees. If they were to do a 360 degree, they would come right back to where they started. So again, I just want to point that out. It's extremely important to me. It's just an irritant. That's all. I know typos happen. Okay? I know, but Jesus, please. All right. You ruin your whole reading when you do that, because then I think you're an idiot and I don't want to watch it. I'm not going to take advice from an idiot. And other people might feel that way too. Again, I do realize typos happen. I've had a few, but nothing like that. That's not a typo. That's just lack of knowledge. This is a 180 degree turn within your person, within their life. Okay. Ace of Wands. What do we got here? Ace of Wands is crossed by the Ace of Pentacles. See? I told you it's going to get interesting. This is the second slowest energy in the tarot. This is an escalation. We go from the slowest, the Ace of Pentacles, it's what the universe is trying to show us here, to the second slowest. So it's a little bit faster. This is picking up speed. Why? Because it can. Okay? That's all I get. There's always been, since I've been here, off and on, a can't in the energy. And it really is reading like a can. Let's see if it'll tell us why. What's on top here? Why is the Ace of Wands here? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords read with the 5 of Cups. They've cut something out. It's representing the 3 cups down. Yes. Yeah, something's changing here. Leos, pay attention in particular. I mean, it's an all signs reading, but there is an energy here of passionate forward movement, and that's Leo energy. It tastes like it. You know, it's that kind of thing. You've been waiting for somebody to get out of toxin. I know. That's why I mention it to them specifically. But this applies to all of you on varying levels. Somebody's cut something out. Somebody with cold detachment, too. It's like they just woke up one day and just took care of business. You know? I mentioned that this was kind of on a recent reading, I called the Queen of Swords. I said she put down the sword, she got a flamethrower. It's that kind of energy. Because I see it, it's sitting on top of what? Flames and shit here, right? Why is the Queen of Swords here? It's red with the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's going to be, yeah, I'm going to like this extended. I know I'm going to like it. I don't know if you will, but I will. I'm going to learn a lot. It's the Chariot. Yeah, can. C-A-N. The energy of can is here. It is someone who, again, this is why the Queen of Swords is here. It's someone who just wanted out of something. Someone wanted something new. Someone wanted all the energy of someone wanted to feel. So there's some sort of energy of they wanted to feel again or something like that. I believe this person was hurt in the past for most of you. I mean, that applies. I mean, that's a stupid thing to say, isn't it? It's like a general statement. It's like me saying, some of you are dealing with a brunette, getting the name Michael. You know, I mean, come on. Of course, you don't even freak out when I say that. That's ridiculous. That's used car salesman con man shit. But, flim flam man. But the bottom line is, it really is. They wanted out of something. Somebody wanted their freedom. It's the easiest way I can put it. We'll dig for what that is in the extended, but this is my read on this is very good. Where the extended is going to be about all 4 of these cards and also whatever the fuck this final outcome is. Why is the Fool here? Okay, because remember, these are tied here. There's 2 horses on the Chariot. One got their freedom. The other one is coming toward you, okay, and taking a leap of faith right here. Okay, let's see. And the Emperor drives the Chariot, by the way. These are always read with these. The Emperor drives the Chariot, but only a controlled Emperor. Yeah. Otherwise, the horses just run wild, you know, and that's not cool. There's some victory, since this is your reading, that's a card of victory. Okay? That's what it means. I mean, that's its primary meaning. It is forward movement. It can mean determination and things like that. It is a card of communication. Somebody's going to communicate something to you about this freedom. There's like a dozen layers of energy on every card. I don't give them all to you because I don't want to confuse people. Because I've always got that group of people, that small subgroup, who if I say something and it doesn't apply to them, they shut off the video. Because, oh, well, that's not, you know, that's not me. It doesn't invalidate the whole reading. Every card that I pull has a dozen or more layers of energy to it. I pick the top, you know, the stuff that makes sense. So I'll tell you everything I can about the card. It's probably just one thing I say that matters for your situation. Well, I'll tell you what, but either way, they're coming towards you. Why is the Fool here? I just like to point that out. I want some transparency in my readings, you know. I want you to know what's going on here. If you want to shut off the video, you can. I don't really, you know, I can't tell you what to do. It's fine. All right, do the dishes. Go, right now. All right, there we go. Fool. There, I just told you what to do. Fool, why is the Fool here? Oh my God. I love it when this happens. I love it when the end card matches the energy of the connection. Especially when that energy is an Emperor, a controlled Emperor driving a Chariot, coming towards you, and with cold steel, cutting something out. A flamethrower. 6 of Cups. Same card that was crossing the Emperor. It tells me that they remember the energy of this when it was over here. I said this person grew up. They're a little tree and they go to a big tree. It's an easy way to explain it. Okay? So now we come over here. As they come toward you, the universe is telling you they're going to seem like a little tree. It might not be what you expect. All right? But trust me, charging in, sorry about that. I didn't mean the mic spike there. Charging in, right? On the way to your place, they're a knight. The Knight of Wands, right? We'll put some, I don't know, drama on it. We'll Shakespeare it up a little bit. The Knight of Wands, right? There you go. But by the time they get to your door, they're the little tree again. And I see it because here's our fear. Here's where it is. Even though we got Venus and Aries and it makes them brave to open up, there's still that risk. This card is read with these and these. There's a risk that you will say no. There's a risk that you will cut them out. There's a risk that you'll take off on a Chariot. There's a risk that they'll get left out in the cold. Okay? It just is. There's risk around this card. That's all I feel with it. So let's find out. I don't think it's enough to stop them. I'm just telling you, they show up. They are, in order to come towards you, they are the big tree. But the tree gets small when they come towards you. And it's not an indication of them not being attracted to you with a small tree. You know, is that thing going to work? Is it going to work? No. It works just fine. They're just nervous, that's all. Okay, male or female, that King of Wands does not like their ego hurt. All right? It's balanced enough to get them to come in. What's on top? Look at that. Look, you fucking see that? Did you fucking see that? I'm not looking at this shit. I don't know what's there. What did I just say? I said when I was impressed when I pulled the 6 of Cups, and I said the 6 of Cups was also crossing here. The 6 of Cups is crossing the Emperor in the energy of your connection. The 6 of Cups is crossing the Emperor in the final outcome of your reading. The Emperor is why the Fool is here. They're coming in because, I mean, it just makes sense. The Emperor is balanced because they learned some lessons. Thinking back to the past, they've grown up into a big tree. They feel the loss. They've gotten some independence. They've gotten some freedom. They know you're the shit. They're afraid of being left out in the cold. There's been some changes on their side with the Death card bookend and the 9 of Pentacles. They're charging in. This is what they want to do. It's what they have the bravery to do. Now, they show up as the Fool, right? A little bit ready to start things over, make things right. We see it here with Justice. The Fool is starting from the beginning. They show up a little bit small. That's the affecting energy. Okay? That's the affecting energy of the whole thing, is letting you know they're nervous to talk to you. But The Fool, why the Fool is here is the Emperor, because it ties the end of the reading back to the beginning. It's perfect symmetry. The Fool is here. The reason they're coming towards you is the same reason I said over here, because the small tree got big. That's why they're coming towards you, because the small tree got big. The small tree got big. Again, it repeats the message. When the universe repeats a message, it's a big deal. I mean, I don't know why yet. You could bet your ass I'm going to find out in the extended, because when I see a reading, I got a lot of repeat messages here. I had a repeat reading at the bottom of the deck when I had the Six of Cups crossing here that I showed you in the little animal deck. I got 2 justices right here. I got a death card bookending that. I've got everything ties together too perfectly here. It's divinely guided. It's not, I don't mean to say too perfectly that it's not real. I mean too perfectly that I need to dig here. There's something that's happened or will happen as Venus moves through Aries. And I believe it. They felt a lot when Venus was in Pisces. They felt a lot. Okay? So I believe that with Venus in Aries, that compulsion to do something, because they've made some changes, and if nothing else, they're feeling a loss. And when they're feeling a loss, they might be a little bit lonely emotionally. It might be time, because Aries Venus makes, they might be brave enough to open up. And if they're feeling, this is someone who wants to feel again. That's in the energy, as corny as it sounds. Why is the Emperor here? Because they're coming in for a new beginning. Honest to God. Ah, man, that's 4 wands, and it's red with justice. It's also why the Emperor is here. This is communication. This is a powerful connection. This is unreal. They've grown from the little tree to the big tree. They probably show up more as a little tree, but their intention is to make things right, to bring some stability here. Also, there's an energy again. It's always in layers because of thinking back to the past. This is the energy of your connection. This is just the final outcome, the potential final outcome. Because of the energy of the past and doing some thinking back, somebody's grown a pair and they're moving away from something that might have been long-term or represented stability to them as well. Either way, net, they end up coming your way. They're dropping the fight, they're dropping the bullshit, they're dropping everything. Now, again, it is up to their free will. But these are tough energies to get past. I said when the universe repeats things, that's a big deal. It's a very big deal, and it repeated almost verbatim in perfect, almost in perfect syntax. It repeated the beginning at the end. The energy of your connection is mirrored here at the end of the reading. That's really something. It's very rare that happens that perfectly. Okay, let's pull 3 cards from the universe. Let's see what else it wants to tell you. Perhaps the universe will give us a little sneak peek of the extended here. I don't know. But I am pulling one. That liberation energy is too much, and it's backed up by the Chariot and the Queen of Swords. That's too much. And the Death card. It's too much. It's too much energy there around that. Okay? It's way too much. Why is... give me 3 cards and a crossing card. What else do you want to tell everyone here before I go pull some wicked voodoo? I'm going to enjoy this extended. I'm going to get a beer for it. All right. Be just like you're at my house in the living room, pull a bunch of side readings, and we'll see what we get here. Pull on a bunch of shit. Let's see where we go. For now, give me what else you want to tell everybody here, universe? Give me 3 cards and a crossing card. Come on, stop fucking around. Universe, look at these repeat cards. They're everywhere. There's the Ace of Cups again. There's the Death card again. And there's the Moon again. You're about to find out something you didn't know. It's the 6 of Pentacles crossing the Death card. All right? Somebody's life is changing here on their side. They now are free to give this. And right here, a lot of it is happening beneath the surface. The Moon lights some things. It leaves things in shadows. This person's been keeping a lot of secrets, whoever this is. They've been keeping things hidden. Okay, not necessarily good things. Things that are okay that they're dead. Whatever is dead, whatever this Death card represents, and this Death card here is here. So that means something. It pointing me to this Death card, which is bookending this 9 of Pentacles, which we know is that liberation energy. Whatever they're liberated from now has that. Here's that can energy I was talking about. This is the 6 of Pentacles. That person can give to it. That person can give to charity. That person can be generous. It's a can energy. They can open up that cup of love. Whereas before they couldn't. And I think you find out all about it. I do. You're definitely going to find out about it in the extended. So if you want the extended, the link is in the description. I want it. Hell, most of the time they're just for me. I don't push them, whatever. The reading isn't held hostage here. Here's your reading. But there's more to this story. When I get a moon here, you can bet your ass that we can add that moon to all of this energy that we're pulling on in the extended. If you want the extended, the link is in the description. I hope this reading was helpful. Okay, it's my Sunday reading. I love that. I love it when crazy shit happens like this, where I cancel a reading and do a reading that's more important for the moment and within the energy. So I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. I'm going to go pull some wicked voodoo now. Link for the extended is, again, in the description. Good luck, everyone.